What's going on, guys? I'm OAL, and today we are perfecting another game, Psychonauts, one of my favorites when I was a kid. I used to always get demo discs from PC Gamer magazine, and I remember playing a ton of games and never getting more than an hour or two into them before the demos were over. Psychonauts is no exception. I played the demo multiple times, and it was always a blast. I vividly remember collecting all the figments, plus the wacky humor that it had to offer made it stand out. Never once did I think I was going to be able to see more of this game in the future, but lo and behold, I was able to get the full game, and we got to perfect it as well. To be honest, I never intended to get all the achievements, but that's how it usually works. You just chip away at some of them over time, and then you realize, oh, completing this game is absolutely doable. I always say, once you understand the achievements, you can do them. Before starting a game, most of the achievements don't make sense, but over time they become more clear, and that's half the battle. I played through the story a while back, and I got a sizable amount of the achievements done, and one night after reading the remaining ones, I realized that I can get a bunch of them with no problem during the endgame. This only left a few more remaining. To start things off, I needed to collect everything. The completionist side of me loved this, and going through all the levels again was a lot of fun after completing the story. If you've ever played Psychonauts before, then you know that some of the collectibles are notoriously annoying to get because of the sheer bulk of them, and they like to hide absolutely everywhere. Once we collected everything and checked off all the things on the list, we were able to get the Figment achievement as well as the Grandmaster one to achieve level 101. After this, I only had 3 more achievements left on my radar. These are missable ones that I did not get during the story, so it was time to load up a brand new game and speedrun my way to get them. Up first, we have Holiday Dinner. This requires you to catch a bird and a squirrel on fire, then eat the meal that they drop. Pretty simple once you get the ability, but make sure you do this before the night comes in your game, or you will not be able to find birds like I did. Next up, we had to progress far enough in the story to get the last 2 achievements. These were Maybe It's the Hare and Vernon's Ghost Story. Both, you have to get some dialogue from a few NPCs, and boom, the achievement pops. Easily missable, but not too far into the game, so all in all, doing this new playthrough was maybe an extra hour or 2.
It is you are, right?
Affirmative. At this point, that's totally close enough.
Man, what smells like butt? Oh, hey, Nils. How about you and your butt and its odor take a hike before I puke?
But
It'd be a real shame if you had to leave your butt here because it was anchored to my foot. Now beat it! Hi, Chloe. How's it, I mean, you know, what's up and stuff?
Bobby, we need to work on you a little. TV! Hacky sack!
Yes, hacky sack.
Oh no! They're all brainless!
Hi, Raz.
Vernon, you're okay!
Yeah, we're great. Me and my pals Kitty and Frankie are just hanging out telling stories and watching the boob tube.
TV!
Vernon, look at them! They're zombies!
It did seem kind of weird when they let me get this close to them, and then they didn't mind when I talked all through the show. Kitty even agreed to go on a date with me, more or less. We're gonna play hacky sack.
Keep an eye on them, Vernon. I'm gonna go figure out what's causing this.
Roger that, Raz. Did you ladies know one of the bloodiest battles of the Civil War was fought on the shore of this very lake? Yup, it's true. It happened back when this place was still an Indian summer camp and burial ground. A group of Union soldiers got separated from their regiment. Night was falling, and they were cold and scared of Dracula. Boo. I'm kidding. They were just terrified of getting shot. Though I'm sure any of them with any sense were afraid of Dracula too. They stumbled across an old building. You could still see it on the far side of the lake. So they decided to spend the night there. Little did they know it was an abandoned Indian insane asylum built on a caveman burial ground. Yup. Little did they also know that a cursed fish lived in the asylum and that he was an escaped lunatic but from a different asylum. So even though he was actually living in an asylum, he was still counted as escaped. And what was his curse, you ask? Where his gills should have been, he had hooks. Yup, and where one of the hooks should have been, he had a lung. Yup, a lung. And instead of being about 14 inches long, he was 10 feet tall. But that wasn't the scariest thing. The scariest thing, the absolute scariest thing, and the thing that still makes the old-timers' blood turn to ice, and vice versa, is the part I said first about how he had hooks for gills. Oh, brr.
Last but not least, the only remaining achievement is to buy something from the store on Christmas Day. Conveniently enough, Christmas was only a few days away when I had the itch to finish this game, so I simply waited till then, and boom. Last achievement, and we have added another game to our ever-growing list.
Excellent choice. What else can I do you for? Now, you take that.
Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic Christmas. Be sure to leave a comment if you love this game and tell me your fondest memory of it. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't. That would be super cool of you. Bye now.